So, bears charging down the mountain. Excitement. I look over at Tim and go, hey, get your shit. He explodes, goes to the canyon mouth edge. I sit back, binoculars, watching this whole thing go. 4, 5, 6 shots that I can't see. We didn't get it. Glassing. Hey, it's way to the left. Runs down through the thing. Tim pulls up. Whop! Smashes that sumbitch right in the ass. Explodes. Watch this giant, magnificent bear with its ass blown off. Pick itself up, chew at it a little bit, go into the timber. Got it. Tim comes back around. I go, hey, would you like to take mine? It might be better in the brush. And he goes, no, I'm good. Off you guys go. So you guys go walk the rim of the canyon for a minute, right? And I'm still kind of like, everything's swirling a bit. And so I walk up, you guys come back. And you look at me with this stern face about, hey, sit right here. We're going to go walk through this. I want to put Dusty on this other edge. You guys do that. Walk around for a bit. I'm still oblivious. And then I see you guys at the edge of the point, kind of fucking around, huddling up. See Dusty attempt to jack a bolt in, and then Tim comes over. Jay, fire around in there, see if something comes out. So, fire around in there, nothing. I see you guys huddle again. Off you go back down in. At one point, I watch you guys come back up the creek, and I think you're the fucking bear. So, I'm back up, ready to rock and roll. Nope, not the bear. Put the shit down. You guys muddle around for a bit. You come back up top again. You regroup. Then you go back down. Again, I can't hear any of this. I have no idea that we have blood trails. I have no idea if we found the bear, if we think it's gone upriver.
I'm just sitting on my ass eating Skittles. I figured you guys walked the blood trail in reverse.
We did.
And then, because when you came out and then I saw you say last blood, I'm like, okay, that's where he hit him. And then when I saw you come up through here, I thought, oh hell, it did turn back into this. And 15, 20 minutes later, I see you guys I can hear you coming through all this shit.
I shot this bear over here towards the river, and it ran towards the creek or up the creek. And we saw it running around, or Leaf saw it running around in the bottom here, and no movement, so we ended up having to come down and follow blood trail. And Leaf and I followed blood trail for, I don't know, in circles for 300 yards, and we came through here following blood trail and ended right here where I'm standing for blood trail. And Leaf saw his head right through all of this stuff, almost like he was sitting down and his head was up here. You could see his silhouette up this way with his head. Leaf said start backing up, so we start backing. We were literally standing right here, both of us, and started backing up. Bear makes a noise, and about right here it starts pushing all this little tiny stuff out of the way like it's nothing and charging at us. And we get about first shots done when it's about right there. Leaf starts unloading on it, and Leaf's backed up where he's standing holding the camera now, pushing trees back as far as he can. I'm on over here cutting loose at him, and he falls right here, and Leaf says I'm out, and so I push back a little more, and we're just both just holding, and then I hear, whoa, Dusty, bring your pistol.
I am glassing, and all of a sudden I hear, in a 10-second period, pop, 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 pop. There's a short stop. Pop, 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 pop. And I look, and there's fucking smoke coming up out of the alders. Like rising up out of the alders. And I hear Dusty go, holy fuck. And then I hear, you guys okay? And I hear muddled sound from down there.
And it lifts its head and makes one more move to crawl, and I unloaded on it right here. Leaf said aim for the vitals. So I put one in its neck, or as close as I can, and then two as far back as I could towards where his vitals were. You can see where we missed a few times here. But you can see in the pictures or on his face where we got him in the face a few times. Right here twice, and right here once. Right here looks like maybe. And he dumped right there. And from there it was full-blown retreat, both out of ammo, backtrack, falling over ourselves through this shit, trying to get away and get some distance. And
then I
See, I
scurried
didn't-
down the hill. And
I didn't hear the blood stuff. I had no idea you'd even found blood.
yeah, that whole time we were on blood, that whole time we were tracking blood.
So I can't hear anything. I kept seeing you guys coming in and out. And in fact, at one point, when you guys first came in over there and you asked me to watch, you came out in that brown shit, and I thought it was the bear for me. I about raised my rifle up. And then I had no clue you were even on blood. I'm literally just zoned out, keeping bugs off my face, and then it sounds like the fucking beach at Omaha Beach.
Yeah, all of that.
And I'm like, and then I hear him yell, "Are you guys okay?" And all I heard was like audible down here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, they're all right. And then I hear more muffled talk, and he takes off down the hill. He made it down that hill to here in about 5 seconds.
Dusty did?
Yes.
All right.
And I'm going, what the hell? And Dusty starts stripping shit off, like fucking throwing shit off of him. And I hear another muddled sound, and he starts fucking taking off down that hill as fast as I've ever seen a human being. Like, literally SEAL Team 6 shit down the side of this hill. And he gets about 3/4 of the way down the hill, and all the brush starts moving. I'm like, oh shit, that thing's coming back. So I rack another round in, and I'm watching the fucking movement through the bushes coming. Any second that thing's gonna come out, and then the bushes stop, and then I hear a pop, like a solo shot. So I put my gun down. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then I hear Dusty go, all good, J.O. I'm like, oh, good, great. I'll go grab the camera film and all the rest of everybody's shit.
In there about 20 yards, I dumped my pack off and pulled the rifle out because it was the only ammo we had left. And thank God he didn't get back up. Would have been a bad deal.
Yeah.
And then about that time, all of the bushes start swaying, moving towards me. And so I'm like, oh shit, that thing's coming out this way.
Yeah, that was me right here with a full pack on and a gun sticking out the top, going backwards as fast as I thought possibly fucking could. I tripped on my face right there and landed on my back, and was for sure that bear was going to come up and just fucking attach. I mean, it was obviously still sitting here, but it was as fast as I could fucking go that way through this shit. Yeah, and then get over there and dump pack and pray it's not on me.
Okay, so he comes and grabs the shit. I head down the hill this way. He goes over to the edge. We get down in there, and both of you two have the most stoic fucking face ever, just straight stoic face. I said, okay, boys, so what happened? And then you guys get into the bit by bit recreation. Okay, so I'm standing here, and we're walking through, and Lee sees the bear. It's right there. He says, back up. And I said, motherfucker, I can't back up anymore. Where am I going to go?
And I mean, I was right here looking at that blood trail going that way, and he said, I see him, he's right there, start backing up. And we just start backing up, and it's, backing up, and we were right fucking here when it came through those things 1,000 miles an hour.
and then it comes at us like a motherfucking gargoyle. Ah! And he starts shooting, and I'm over here to the left, and then I start shooting.
Just see the silhouette of his face through there, and then he heard us, and it was boom, like this stuff didn't even exist. It was.
And I waited till he was like 10 feet in front of us and out clear of the brush, and we just started unloading.
He was right there when we started unloading. He got a few rounds off, and like, all right, here we go. Cut her loose. And literally, I'm right here up against this one. He's up against those ones, and its head is right there. And it's down, and I hear him say, out of ammo. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I asked if you were out.
Oh.
So I had one shot left.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you said you were out. But
well, I did. I put one more, when it lifted its head again, I put one more in it, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm out.
Yeah.
Somehow he's got the presence of mind to go, no, I'm going to keep one just in case. I'm not going to shoot all because the whole fucking time this bear's trying to eat me, somehow I've been keeping track.
I didn't know I had one. I just know the slide wasn't locked back, so I knew I had.
The slide wasn't back, right?
Yeah.
So it's pawing at its face. It goes down. You tell him, put some in the vitals, so you blop, 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 evidently down the side of this bear. Right? So I don't know any of this shit. Blop, blop, blop down the side of the bear. And then, at that point, Dusty's down the hill. You refuse to go back into the timber without him. Like, I've never been so glad to see you in my life. We're not going back in there until somebody throws a rock, shoots it. That's the other funny part of the story. When Dusty comes up, he's like, I totally fucked this bear mount up, dude, because I just skulled that fucker right in the brain. I skulled it right in the brain, and probably put a big old hole in it. And that's about the last I remember, because then from there it was just all high fives, and there's a dead ass bear down here, and we have the most epic fucking story that like anybody on planet Earth ever got to tell about killing a fucking bear.
That's it. That's it. Because it lifted its head and it was right here.
How are you gonna sleep tonight?
Great, knowing that fucker's not gonna be crawling in my bed.